Hello, let's look at publication, that is desktop publisher. This time round we are using MS Publisher. So basically I have arranged the tutorial in around 5 slides. The first slide is the first lesson, whereby I will take you through starting stroke launching MS Publisher. Therefore, for that case, we shall look at parts of Microsoft Publisher screen. We shall see how to save and retrieve a publication, creating publication from templates, and also creating from scratch. So we go ahead and launch Publisher. So we launch Publisher. Publisher launches. So in this part, these are the available templates. You can create a brochure, you can create a business card, you can create a calendar, greeting cards, labels, newsletters, and postcards. You can also create advertisements, award certificates, etc. For example, we can just click on award certificates, and then we see some of the templates. Therefore, what you need to do is to click something like this template, then you click on create. So the template will be automatically loaded to your publication. So what you need to do here is just to change. Like for example, you just change some of these things by clicking. Like now here you can type the recipient name, Don Vichai. Then you have business name. For example, here we can have something like two queens, undo, two queens, computer shop, search. So organization here, you can change this one and insert your logo. If you have a logo, you can also customize, also by changing the font size of this font style, like now making it bold. So this is how you can create a certificate using a template. On the other hand, you can also go to file, then new. It takes you back to the same. So you can have thousands of templates, just like I have demonstrated. You just click on one, then you work on it. But my point of interest is using a blank page. So you are supposed to hit more blank page sizes so that you can see the normal A4 that we use. And then if you want to create something like a certificate from scratch, you can use a landscape A4 or A4 portrait. So let me double click on a blank one. This is how you are supposed to be taught in school. You need to know things from scratch, not really customizing templates. The first thing you need to know here is to save a publication. And for that case, this mine reads a publication too, but in an exam situation, you'll be supposed to name it according to examiner's needs. So you just go to file, then save as, then you redirect your publication like in desktop, type the name. For example, now you can have award certificate, like that, then you click on save. So up here, it read publication 2, but after saving, it is now award certificate. Then from there, in case in future you want to retrieve, for example, let me just create something sketchy, then we try to retrieve. So right now, I may have this one. Let me think this is my logo. Then I go to insert, word art. For example, I have this one. So this one can be certificate of merit. Then you click on OK. Let's assume this is a certificate I'm creating now using the publication. Then we can have some writings, shape, text here, that this is to certify that has completed her course. So this one, you can highlight this one and then increase the font size from the quick access toolbar. like that. This means we add text. So let's assume this is our publication I save, and then I cross it. So from any other publication, you just go to File, then Open, then you go to your desktop. We have created certificate of award, just double click. For that case, you will have retrieved, you see, you will have retrieved your own certificate. And therefore, for that case, let's launch a new page, and then we can run more. So we go to this part here, then we go to A4, publication is here, we create, then we have our new publication. So the first thing to do is to do the ruler guide. Some people may just pull the rulers this way and subdivide the fields the way they wish. If I need it divided into 3, like that, so that I can utilize this one with the text boxes. But there are some people who wish, if I may undo this, there are some people who wish to go to this point here, and then page design goes to this part, guidelines, and then these are the guidelines. Then they choose guideline that suit their needs. Like for example, I may go with this one. Then you see my staff has been divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 equal columns. So this means that the next thing, if I need to assign text, I just go to Insert, Shapes, then I take this one, the first part here. This is called the text box. So I click on the text box and draw. For instance, I want my text to start here up to here. So the next thing I would advise is that you can import text that is by copy-paste from Microsoft Word. For instance, if I may have something like project here, for example, I just go to this here, point here, then I just get some data. I want to get some data from this point to, and from this point to another point. So I need to have some data, like now this one. So this is my data declaration. I can get this data here. I copy this, then I take it to publisher. Just paste, go to home, paste. So you will see that I have created a paragraph here. I have created a paragraph in publisher. Then if, for example, I am creating a magazine and I want to insert a picture here, I can just go to insert picture. Then I can get a picture of this chicken, then bring it here. Then I continue. If now I need some other paragraph down here, just go to insert, shape, then I take the text box and draw it. So basically in publisher, most of the work is done using text boxes. So again, I may copy this, then paste it here. I may paste that one there. You see that I am able to create something like a magazine, whereby I can still have a heading here, insert, I go to adult, then I have something, some sort of word art, and this is my first lesson in publisher. So if I do that, you see now I can bring this one here as my heading, then continue creating my beautiful stuff using the text boxes. So in case again I want more data, I can still go to shapes, take the text box. Example, this one I want this data start here, go to my document where the document is, have some data like this one I copy and then paste. Okay, in another circumstance, if you don't want to copy paste, you can straight type to publisher. You can still type to publisher here, but make sure that this blue part here, it is called the printable area, is where your data is. This other grayish part here, we call them the pasteboard. This is where you can draw something like a logo, then bring it to your staff. So in case you want to, like for example, to have a drop cap on this one, this is the first letter here, you can just go to to this point here, text box. You see, this is called on demand. It only comes when you're working with data. Then you have drop cap. Then you have several drop caps. You can see you have many types of drop caps in Publisher. So I can have that one as a drop cap. Then after doing that, you can also change the font here from Calibri to any other, depending on your need. Then we can also look at alignment. Just like I took you through Microsoft Word, there is not much difference here. You just have alignment from Home tab, where I can have centered, wherever justified, or right align. So in Microsoft Publisher, there are a lot of things that you can utilize. So I have also showed you the ruler. These are called the ruler guides. Therefore, you can also drag the ruler guide this way to subdivide a page. You can also use the vertical ruler to subdivide a page. So in case you don't need to use the automatic guides here, you can use the ruler guides to do that one. So let's meet in our next lesson. So let's carry on. In this part, lesson 3, in my previous lesson, I joined lesson 1 and 2. Here, I will take you through how to insert pictures and auto shapes, cropping them, resizing them, text wrapping, inserting page numbering, master page, and others. So you will notice that Publisher allows you to insert pictures. Like now, for example, if I want to draw a small direction here, just go to insert shape. Then you see I can be in a position to draw while clicking. Drawing a river. This river goes, you see. You see now I can be in a position to do such a thing. Then I can click on it, then go to format up here, then shape outline, then weight. I add weight. Then I change color to that of a river. Shape outline. Let's just use. I'm supposed to go to rhyme this one. Shape outline. Let's say this is a river. So you see, you can utilize the auto shapes accordingly. Then you can also go ahead to insert pages. Like now you see, I can also be in a position to insert an auto shape here. Then type inside it, right click, then add text. Then you can have that this is a mighty way of drawing auto shapes using MS Publisher. So guys, you can see having this one. I can also edit this one by going to shape and giving it a color. So Microsoft Publisher is very powerful. It is a very powerful tool. And before I leave from this point, it's also important we go through the font dialog box. Like for example, if I format this data of mine, then double click this arrow. It opens the font dialog box, which is very similar to that of Microsoft Word. This one can allow you to change things. Like now, you see this is a preview of what is happening. If you click on emboss, outline, you see shadow. Like now I have put outline and shadow, but outline and emboss cannot go together. Then change this one to wherever. Then I click on apply, okay. You see now I will have utilized the font dialog box. Also you have subscript and superscript, but that one you can only do it inside the text box. You go to insert shape. Now I want to write a mathematical formula here. So log 10 100, then you can say plus, let's say log 10 100. So what I am supposed to do here, I want to change this one to subscript, so to superscript, so I format just like I took you in Microsoft Word. You just hit that in case you want a subscript. It's supposed to be a subscript like that. Then this one is a subscript. So basically what you need to do now is to increase the font size for this. You can just right click to get the toolbar. You see now that way. But in case you are working with something like now, this 3O plus, now I need this one to be superscript. So I go to this point, this is superscript, but the 3 is subscript. So subscript. So you can see the font can allow me to do a lot in Microsoft Publisher. Then it is also important to note that pictures, clipboards, and others behave just like in Microsoft Word. But on the other hand, how do you insert page numbers? You just go to insert, then you just go to page number here. You can change the format, like now I want them to be Roman, capital, start at. You must press this, then click on OK. So this one will be page 1. But if you see here, from here you can see one. I want to insert more pages, just go here, then click insert blank pages. I can also go, in case I need many, insert page, then like I need 10. I click on OK. So you see I have page 1, 2, 3, that way. But I wish to also take you through how, for example, you can put a header and a footer that applies to all pages at a blink of an eye. So you just press Ctrl M, or you go to view menu, then hit on master page. Master page is the page where all controls are done. So I just go to insert, then I just go, like now I want to put a word at, then I want to put this one. So I can just say this is a publication for demonstration. So I can change the font size as you wish from here. Then you can just hit on OK. So this is my header. Yeah. Then I also need now to have my footer down here. So I can just go to insert shape. This time around I want to draw an outer shape and give it some features for shape, give it some color, like that. Then I copy, I paste it. You go home, copy, paste. So I can arrange several there, paste. I can arrange another one there. So this is my footer. And once I am done by this one, I click on, let me just save it as publication. When I am done, I just go to page, master page, and then cross. So you'll notice that each and every page bears this. You see, each and every page bears whatever I have put in the master page. And that tells you that master page is a page that is very useful. The next thing, also in the relation to this one, we can have a table. You can insert a table from insert. Then just like Microsoft Word I took you can do this, or insert, then put the number of columns. The professional way of doing it is this. You put number of columns. But it is important to note that in Publisher, you have to put borders. Right click, go to Format Table, then you put borders, then click on OK. For that case, you have created a table where you can now drag this and that. Then you can now have something like admission number, you can have a first name, you can have last name, you can have something like age, something like marks, something like remarks. That way. So now from here you can be in a position to edit these ones accordingly. You can increase the font size from home. Here you see, you can do the same. You can border them, you can underline as you wish. So basically you can see Microsoft Publisher is more powerful compared to Microsoft Word and other text editors, because this one allows you to do a number of modifications. It allows you to do a lot of other things. On the other hand, we can proceed to lesson number 4, on which we can combine the two so that we can also have a good grasp of the ideas behind Microsoft Publisher. Also remember, you can adjust the text boxes accordingly, like that. On the other hand, we can utilize the pasteboard here to make something like a logo. Let's see, we can just go to this part here. That is the shapes. Then we can have something that we need. Like now I want to have this one as part of the logo. Then you can color it, you can have it red. Then again we go to insert shape. You take a shape like this one here. Then you also give it the same color. But we need this one to be behind. So you just go to this point, set back. You see now it goes back. Then on the other hand, I go again insert shape. I can try to get this one, the banner. Then also this one, go to shape, give it some color red. And also I need color red. And also have it, that one is okay that way. Then go ahead, insert shape, take an arrow, draw an arrow like that. Then take the rotating flip and flip it. Also make it slim or narrower, so we can have this one here. This one is given the same color. And then you can copy it. It's home, copy paste, so you can have it here. Then after having done that, guys, after doing that, I can now hold shift key on the keyboard and click individual elements. I'm doing something called a grouping. So I just go to this point, group. Now this becomes one. See, it becomes one. And therefore, once it becomes one like this, I can be in a position to have my logo here, placed somewhere there. That's my logo. So you can use Microsoft Publisher to accomplish a lot of, stuff. So we just use the next page to do another demonstration, whereby I can just go to this one, then go to this part here. I want to come up with an ID. Then I can go back here and take this logo of mine, home, copy. I go to my page and paste it here. Then I make it smaller. This is my logo, so this is my school logo. We create a school ID. Then I just go to insert, take shapes, then I take text box, so that we can have, Maji Matamu High School, Kilifi. This is what we have. Then you can highlight, increase the size for the font size. I'll change this one to something. No, I needed urgency. And agency FB. Good. Bold. Then we can have, you can just minimize that one. You can still draw another text box. This is the power of Publisher. You can still draw another there. Like now, this one is PO Box Kilifi. Then still adjust it accordingly. Still adjust it as you wish. If this is 12. Then you can also go to insert shape, take a straight line, draw a straight line there. Then go to shape, weight, add weight, give it a different color. Then now we take the other text box here. Like now I can have the text box. Like now, date of birth, date of admission, year of exit, age, in case, UPI number. You see, then make them bold. And also, for example, size what? 11. Then after doing that, now here somebody will come and just type 2010. Date of admission, let's say 2020. Then year of exit, let's say 2024. Age, 2010. Age is around what? 10. This is around 10 years. Then the UPI, let's say UP, whatever, that is the UPI number. Then from here, we can have the school motto down here. School motto, insert shape here. You can have the school motto here. A passion for excellence. Then alignment, just like I took you in alignment in case you mess, undo. So I need this one to be bigger and bold. You can use Control B as keyboard shortcut. Then after doing that, you can insert the student's photo, insert picture. So I go to pictures, I go to where my students are. Then I can have my student, here, insert. So I can just bring the student photo there, just like that. Just the student photo be like that. You see now, as a complete student ID is there using Microsoft Publisher. Therefore, you can be a witness that Microsoft Publisher is very much powerful. So what you need to do is to select this. You can drag the mouse the way I have done, click and hold, sorry. Okay. Then hit go to format until you see group. There are three formats. You go to picture tools, hit group. So you can see this ID is complete. So in case I need to create like 10, just copy this and paste. Then I just separate them. Again, I hold shift key, click both of them, copy, paste. Then I drag another two down, okay, sorry. I drag another two down. There we are. You see now? Let me just undo once. I copy this. Therefore, I just drag down here. Okay, one should be up here, so that this one can be down. Also, this one can be down. There we are. You see now, I have been in a position to create several students' IDs in Publisher. So you can see Publisher is very powerful. This was a nice one. Therefore, Microsoft Publisher can also be used to create such school IDs. You can also create something like a book cover using the same. So now you can have your book cover, draw it again. You can have, or you just copy from home, copy paste. You have both. You see now you can have the book spine here. Then you have to type. If you have to type, you just go to shape, then take the text box, you see. Then you type your stuff inside the text box. You can also go ahead and make these ones look nice, like the book spine, like that. Can remove this first of all. Need this one to have that weight, that way. Then you can also write your text here, insert, book this one, type your text here, that this is the best computer science textbook in Kenya. You see? Then you can reduce the size of this, also this one. Then highlight this one, increase the font size, something like 22. You see? Then rotate it. Then just fix it here. You see? You fix it here. Then since it's big, you can just reduce the font size. The font size, you can use control bracket to do that. You see now this is a book spine, whereby now from this point you can be in a position to draw something like this one here. This is approved. Right click to write in a textbook in a auto shape. Approved by KICD. Then you can just rotate. You see, you can rotate and bring it there. You can change the shape color. You see, as you wish. So in nutshell, Microsoft Publisher is very powerful, just like I have taken you. You can be in a position to create several things from the insert shapes. This is where all the power is. This is where you can draw everything you wish. You see, everything you wish. Even if you want to type inside here, right click, add text, then you can be in a position also to change the colors of these various outer shapes. And therefore, guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share my videos with your friends so that they can also have to get the skills that I'm offering. Thank you very much.